Hey guys, this is Mr. H. Hey, I'm going to quadratic formula to um, kind of check to make sure that the quadratic formula is, if you have a radical, you can simplify it and enter it as an exact simplified quadratic solution. So let me take a picture first thing. All right, so now, again, I need the A is 5. The B is a -8, and the C is 1. And so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to store those numbers. So this is going to be 5, control, store into A. Then we're going to have a -8. We're going to store that into B. And then we're going to store 1 into C. That is done. Now I need the B squared minus 4AC part. So I'm going to go B squared minus 4a times c, and it's 44. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the LeBron method, menu 23, and let me see what this would be factored. So if I am doing this, this is going to be x equals a negative 8 plus or minus the square root of let's see, this is a -8 squared minus 4 times 5 times 1 over 2 times 5. Now, we just looked at this part in here. Let me change the color. This part in here we saw was the square root of 44, which means that we can simplify that. So this will be a +8 plus or minus the square root of 44 over 10. And we can simplify that 44, and we can write that as 2 times the square root of 11, because this is the equivalent. So we can take this half of this out. So there'll be 2 outside the radical and 11 left inside, which is what I'm doing here. Well, I'm trying to do. And then down at the bottom will be 10. Now we're almost done. Because the 8, the 2, and the 10 all have a factor of 2, we can factor 2 out. So our final answer is going to be 4 plus or minus the square root of 11 over 5. So I just took 2 out of here, took 2 out of here, and I took 2 out of here. So here is our answer, and let me go enter that. So get rid of this. So this is going to be divide. So it's going to be 4 plus or minus the square root of 11 over 5. Yeah, there we go. And it says wonderful. I'm going to try one more. Let's see if we can do one more here. So let's go new problem, new problem, new problem. Yeah, here's one. So we got y squared minus 4y minus 8. Let me take a picture. There we go. So the A value is 1, the B value is a -4, and the C value is a -8. I'm going to get rid of this, menu 14, and then menu 15, and we're going to store. We're going to start with 1. We're going to store that into A, bam. Then we're going to store a -4 into B, bam. And then we're going to do a -8 into C. Bam, got it. And then we're going to do B squared, the determinant B squared minus 4A times C, enter. So that's the square root of 48. So we're going to do the LeBron method, menu 23. We need the factors of 48, the prime factors. And we got 2 to the 4th times this and times 3. So if I were writing this, this would be x equals a -4 plus or minus the square root. And this is where we calculated the b squared minus 4ac part. We got 48. And then down here, this will be 2 times 1. Now we can simplify this by going, this is 4 plus or minus, and we can, I'm going to go ahead and rewrite this, 2 to the 4th times 3 over 2. Now, this we can take outside. We're going to take half of the exponent. So it's going to be 4 plus or minus 2 to the 2nd power times the square root of 3 over 2. Now, 2 to the second power is nothing more than 4. 4 here, and 2 here. We can simplify. So 4 divided by 2 is 2. And this is going to be 2 as well. And this will cancel. So this is our answer. So we're going to put in 2 plus or minus 2 times the square root of 3. And that should be it. So let me get rid of this. So this will be 2 plus or minus this. Oops. Actually, it's supposed to be 2 times the square root of 3. And that is our simplified answer. And they liked it. All right, that's what you're doing. So basically, the key is if you're using the quadratic formula and they want this, and you have to calculate the b squared minus 4ac, and you have to check it to see if it can be simplified. If it can be simplified, then you have to simplify. And what I've been doing is I've been factoring it using the prime factors. If the exponents of any of those numbers are even, I basically take it outside the square root. If it's an odd number or if it's 1, I leave it inside the square root. And then once I get everything out, the radical simplify, I check to make sure that the fractions are also simplified. That's the process. If you have any questions, let me know. I'm going to stop and I'm going to post this.